Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we'll be back looking at the Brisbane Melbourne game and reviewing the SuperCoach scores. So let's get right into it with Connor McKenna. So yeah, a bit of a weird game tonight. I mean, the lights out. I had to wait an extra hour to make my damn video, which was annoying. Scaling went up before the game had even come back on, which was weird because there was no finalization that it was going to be cancelled. So I thought that was really weird. What else? Just in general, I mean, yeah, a few weird stuff happening in the game tonight. I mean, Melbourne coming back was also weird. But anyway, let's get right into it. So McKenna 77, I expected a 60. Played a really good last 10 minutes as well, which really helped. Overall, I thought he played a great game. I don't know, it just looked good. I mean, a few hack kicks at the end of the game, but that's expected. But yeah, I was expecting a 60, so couldn't be happier. Wilmot, so 68, great bench score. I mean, a 68 and a 51 from Colin, they're great bench scores for me. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I mean, played well. Then Will Ashcroft. Oh, I love Will Ashcroft. He's so good. If you traded him out or were silly enough to trade him out, you'd be fuming. You'd be looking at your Supercoach team on Monday and be crying almost. Oh my God, that is a great score. And then Dunkley was my last one in this game and 116. Very happy. Uh, yeah, loved his game. Yeah, I'm stoked. And then we don't even want to look at this stupid score from Bruin. Oh my God. Ugh. Doherty. Yeah, well, we've already talked about that game in yesterday's video, but yeah, let's go into the game and have a look. It's a little reload. See if anything's scaled any differently. So, Dunkley ended up with a 117 now, so that's good. Yeah, it looks like everyone got scaled up, apart from Ashcroft. But yeah, so a few players we'll talk about. Dane Zorko got the 139, subbed off in the last 10 minutes as well. No injury there, just I think they were just resting him because he's an important player. Yeah, a bit of a flog, but yeah, he's really a natural Supercoach scorer, isn't he? Which is annoying because I don't really like the bloke. I don't think anyone really likes the bloke, but yeah. Joe Danaher, kick 4 goals, nothing to look at there. He's just key forward. Jared Berry played alright, came off at the end though with a shoulder complaint, so that's a bit of a worry. Lachie Neale, you'd be a bit annoyed, I think. If you picked Lachie Neale at 675k, you'd be fuming, I reckon. But yeah. Harris Andrews, 99. Key back, wouldn't touch him. Oscar McInerney, interesting pick. I mean, if you want to go a pot option, sure, but no, not for me. Connor McKenna, we've talked about him, great player. Charlie Cameron played well, had a bit of a niggle at the end of the game, but yeah. Jack Payne, yeah, I don't know his price. What's he priced at? Jack Payne. So price at 360, got it. So yeah, wouldn't be going anywhere near that. Rich, good old player. Bailey, whatever. Wilmot played well. Rayner, probably the worst number on draft picked ever. Darcy Ford, yep, good. You wouldn't go any of these Brisbane Rucks, so Lincoln McCarthy, sorry, Dara Joyce, Didn't really notice him, didn't even know who he was, to be honest. So, Lincoln McCarthy kicked a good goal. That's about it. Gunston had him for a goal in my multi. That failed, and I was fuming. Hugh McCluggage, 55. Played a lot better than a 55, but that 50% disposal efficiency and 6 clangers do not help, do they? I thought he actually had an alright game, so it's a stitch up for him. Brandon Starcevic, whatever. Eric Hipwood, just the worst key forward of all time. And Devin Robertson got subbed on at the end. Clayton, okay, now into Melbourne. So Clayton Oliver, I mean, if you had him as a captain pick, you'd be a very happy man. Dream team was 14 more than Supercoach, but still 135. Double it to a 270 if you had him in VC. Yeah, you'd be very happy. Jake Lever, 114. He's no pick, still made a comeback. Like, don't even touch him. Lockie Hunter looks good. He looks a bit weird in the Melbourne colours, but yeah, I don't know. He played a good game. Ben Brown had a couple goals late, which I think helped his scoring. So yeah, he had a good game. Petrarca. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't really notice Petrarca that much. Thought he played a bit worse than a 97 despite his stats. Don't think he impacted the game that much. But yeah. Angus Brayshaw, an 88. I mean, if you picked him, I don't know what he got last week. But yeah, we'll have a quick look for the people that picked him. Because I think it was a quite big percent. So he's 550. He got a 89 last week, 88 this week. Yeah, he's not looking good, is he? Viney, 80. Like a fourth string midfielder in there, so yeah. Don't bother. Trent Rivers, good pick a few years ago, not relevant. Brady Grundy had the ruck all to himself tonight and had 45 hit outs and still couldn't get above a 75. So that's... I was thinking, Gorn's gone for 6 weeks. Grundy, it's time to pick him up. No, he gets a 75, so don't worry about that. Jake Bowie, 74. There's a bloke in the Discord that's got this bloke, and I give him a bit of crap about it every time I talk to him, really, in the Discord. He says I'm crap at Supercoach, and they'll go, oh yeah, well, had Jake Bowie on the weekend. It always goes well, but yeah. Fritsch, 73. That was small medium forward, medium tall forward. I don't know what to call him, but yeah, no, not going there. Alex Neil-Bullen, not going there. Cade Chandler's interesting. Now I think he has to be in this week. There's no way we don't get him in. He's a must get in. He's going to rise up in cash by a mile. And yeah, what does this thing go? 1 goal from 12 to... Yeah, he looks really good. So I like him. Tom Sparrow, whatever, average player. Ed Langdon hasn't been the same since he called out Collingwood for being one-trip ponies. Tomlinson playing key defender role, so Stephen Mays still needs to come back. Tom McDonald, I felt like he played alright. Wasn't the most impactful, but kicked the first goal for the D's for the game, so it was good. Charlie Spargo, the 56, not too shabby. Harrison Petty, 40. Yeah, so he did have that niggle. Yeah, what was it again? Left knee tweak. It looked like a hammy at first sight. So, but yeah, left knee. He'll be fine. I'm sure of it. He didn't look too bad. James Harms, the 38. I mean, I don't know. He's just an average player. Judd McVee. Yeah, you wouldn't be going there, I don't think, if you were thinking of him. Just leave him. He get Chandler over him every day of the week, and Jake Melksham 13, and then max score notice. You'd be absolutely fuming. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't do anything about it really. Yeah, no. What's his ownership at? Players gone 10%. That's quite a lot. I think one of my mates has him, but yeah, it's rough. I wouldn't want to be there. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's the video, guys. Our players went well, and yeah, I mean, I can really, there's not really any faults on our team at the moment, apart from that little bloody runt in Bruin. But yeah, hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Cheers. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff.